Hey guys, Trin and Jess here, starting our YouTube channel. I want to talk to you guys, answer any questions you guys might have. So this is going to be a Q&A YouTube. So we'll get started with the questions and we'll take turns either answering them or we'll answer them together for you guys.
So you can go ahead.
You can go ahead and read off the questions and I can help answer, and then you can answer as well.
So the number one question that has been asked is, how did you meet?
Yeah. Is that the number one question?
Mm-hmm.
So we met in a retail environment. So we met there, we just started talking a little bit, really weren't engaging each other, just kind of just getting to know each other. Like just talking, work stuff, that kind of stuff, yeah.
Do you guys plan on having kids?
Well, we do plan eventually on having kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many kids do you want?
So I said I wanted twins. So if I can get twins, that's my stopping point.
So no pressure for me, right? She just wants twins, so
yes.
no pressure at all. But other than that, I guess if the twins aren't there, we're gonna have we're hoping for 2 kids, a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want the first one to be a girl.
Yeah, we haven't picked names, so I know that was one of the questions before. What's the names for the kids? I don't know. Maybe you guys can hit us up with some ideas for some names.
Yeah. How did you both of you guys tell your parents about each other? So my parents didn't took it that well. The first 2 months, whenever I first had moved out, they were not talking to me at all. It was a struggle those first 2 months. But then after that, I got to present Trinidad on my dad's birthday. We took him out to eat, and that's how they met. And since then, we've been hanging out with them like every week. So it's pretty much good now.
Myself, my mom, I don't know my dad, so I couldn't introduce Jess to my dad, but I did have a stepdad, but he passed away a couple years ago. But my mom, on the other hand, actually called me and asked me, hey, I heard you were dating someone, is this true? And I said, yes. I heard she's young, I saw a picture of her. And I said, yeah, she's fairly young. And then she goes, are you happy? And I said, as long as I said, yes, Mom, I am happy. She goes, that's all that matters to me, as long as you're happy. And then the other question was like, does she speak Spanish? And I said, yes, she does. He goes, okay, mijo, that's good. Now, on the other hand, my sisters, I have 3 sisters. Jess has met 2 of them out of the 3. The other one is not too supportive yet. I know she'll come around eventually, but right now she's not 100% supportive. But we'll take care of that later. But yeah, other than that, my other 2 sisters they're as long as they say I'm happy and they're able to see me and communicate with me and spend time with me, we're good to go.
So who loved who first?
Well, I guess that would be me, right? I said I loved you first.
You said it.
I said first. Yeah,
I freaked out whenever you said I love you. And I was like, what?
I said, yeah, I love you. And then I don't know how to go back to say it. Like, okay, well, she's not going to say it back. And I totally told her, I said, I'm not expecting you to say it back to me. I really am not. I'm not expecting you to say it back to me. But I think when the time is right, you'll come to your senses. Because I did tell her, too. I said, look, I'm just going to let you know, you're probably going to end up falling in love with me. And she's like, no, I won't do that. I said, okay, I'm just letting you know. And then I told her I loved her. And then later down the road, it came around. She came back and says, yes, I do love you. But yeah, it was me first.
Plan to get married. Yes, we do plan to get married.
We talk a lot about our future, obviously, because, yeah, I'm fine. We talk a lot about our future just because, I mean, obviously it's important for a couple to talk about their future. And marriage has come up. So, and Jess likes the finer things in life, and she likes the good attention, which all females, I believe, should get. But so there's like, now we're doing this TikTok stuff and YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that. So, man, it's the pressure is big just because now I know I'm gonna have to do something huge for when I ask her to marry me, a proposal or stuff like that. So it has to be huge, right? It's got to be meaningful. It's got to be good not only for Jess, it's got to be good for our fans now. Mm-hmm. And it got to be touching, and I get all that. But we had talked about the future, about us eventually getting married. When the time is right, we'll get there.
Can you say my name in your video? It's Kimberly. I love you guys.
Go ahead. So
Kimberly. She said Kimberly.
So there's a lot of you folks that have said, like, mention my name, say hi to us. So I think today there was a Maria that said wanted us to say hi to her. Kimberly T23, right?
Yes.
Alexa. Alexa's favored us a lot and gives us a lot of gifts on TikTok, which we do appreciate that. Everyone that's sending gifts to us, we really do appreciate it a tons. There's a couple others, right? That wanted us to say names. So if you want us to say your name, we'd be more than happy to say that. But there's a few of you folks that have. So if I'm missing some folks, just remind me next time, and we'll definitely send out a shout out. Right?
So this question was asked: does Jess have a job? Yes, I do have a job. I do work. I'm not only at home. Does Trin have kids?
Yes, I do have kids. I do have kids. I think I said this a few times on TikTok. It's like, so until I be able to talk to my kids about this whole social media thing getting bigger for us and kind of blowing up a little bit, I'm gonna respect their privacy, and then in due time we'll be able to talk more about them, and then we can go further detail about that.
Do you have ever had doubts? No.
No, not. I would say no. I haven't had doubts.
Doubt about me spending the rest of my life with Trinidad? No. I mean, a lot of people did make, whenever we put that caption, a lot of people made fun of it, but because they see he's older than me and they think, well, he's gonna die first. I don't like to think about dying, about that. I just like living my life each and every day that passes next to Trinidad. I'm truly happy with him, and yes, I do want to spend the rest of my life with him. Are you guys planning on trying to grow your channel?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
yeah, we definitely want to grow our channel.
It's not about having a lot of fans. Like, we just noticed a lot of people can relate to our situation, so it'll be really nice if we can help those people out. What's your career? So my career was cosmetology. I just graduated from that, seeking to get my license pretty soon, and what's next is trying to go to school for business management. Later on the road, I want to have my own business. Either it's fashion or my own salon. Do you have any careers or no? Right?
Careers? Well, I've been in retail most of my whole life. I've worked in retail a lot, so I've always been in management part, the business management part of the stores, operations, stuff like that. So I mean, I do deal with a lot with customers, so I understand that customers come first and a lot of things, stuff like that.
What is your advice for someone who is in the same situation as you are?
I would say continue to stay positive. If you're the male part of it, take care of your girlfriend, wife, fiance, whatever she is to you. Make sure you guys focus on, or you guys talk about what are your needs, like what do you really want to do? Are you really in this for the long run, or what may be the need? That way you guys are on the same page on things. You definitely don't want to be on opposite ends of the world when you guys are in a relationship. So don't worry about what people say. Even family, when close family says something, of course that concern is going to be there and that thought's going to be in your head, but don't take it to, well, I have to do this with my spouse or girlfriend because my family says so. No, it's about you and her, or you and him, not about anyone else. What? Where y'all from?
Where are y'all from?
So I'm originally from Dallas, Texas, and I kind of hopped around the state of Texas for a while. Like, I lived in Dallas for a while. From Dallas, I went to Austin, Cedar Park, Leander area. I grew up in a small town in Hutto, Texas. So shout out to my few people from Hutto. It wasn't very big when I was there. But yeah, and then I went back into the Leander area and then went to Mississippi for a little bit. From Mississippi, I came here to Houston, Texas.
I'm from Bronx, New York. All my siblings were born in New York. We came to Texas whenever I was 7 years old. And then when I was 13, I moved back to New York. I didn't like it. I think I was grown enough to know what I really wanted. As you all know, well, I don't know if all of you know, but New York is a really, it has a lot of people. So the apartments are like really tiny, and you pay so much for them, but not a lot of space in them. So we were grown and we wanted our own space on our own room. So we decided to come back to Texas, and we stayed over here. And that's pretty much it.
All right, one of the questions from KIMSS.SSPAMS. Who was the first one who planned to live together? So when I was about to get an apartment, I was like, hey Jess, I really think you should move in with me. It'd be great. We'd have fun. We can help each other out financially, bills wise, stuff like that. Or I'll pay the rent and stuff like that. And then she was like, yeah, I can help. I can pay a light bill, and we can help out like that. And then she was like, okay, we're gonna do it. And then she backed out, and she's like, no, I can't. I can't. My parents are not gonna be supportive of this. I can't do it. I said, okay, look, I'm not gonna pressure you. You do whatever you think is best for you and your family. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll be great. Don't worry about that. We can always see each other, like good stuff. Then finally, when the day came for me to move into the apartment, she's like, I'm coming with. And I was like, what? Like, okay, so now I have to figure out other things, like as far as like space wise and stuff like that. Who was gonna get the bigger closet, who's gonna get the smaller closet, stuff like that. So we figured that stuff out. But yeah, so it was kind of a mutual first that we were gonna do it, and then it was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna be right for my parents. My parents ain't gonna like it. And I was like, okay, that's fine. And then there at the last minute, she was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna do this. So it's kind of both of us, I guess. HINAAV. How's living with each other?
How's it living with each other?
Yeah. How do we do living with each other?
We help each other out. We like, if I clean and there's dishes dirty, he will wash them. We actually like take turns, I guess. That's how you say it.
Yeah, usually if I cook, she'll clean or I'll clean. So we don't really argue or fight about who's gonna do what. We just pretty much do it. Like if she leaves a Q-tip on the sink in the bathroom, I just pick it up and throw it away if it's there. If she does her makeup and she's in a rush to get to work and I'm off that day, or I go in later and I get up and I go to the bathroom or go in the bedroom looking in the mirror and her makeup's out, I put it up for her. She does the same for me. Like if I have to be at work super early and she's going to work later and I leave something out, she takes care of it. She cleans it. She'll put my clothes away and the dirty hamper and stuff like that. So if she leaves socks out, I'll pick them up. If I leave socks out, she picks them up. So we tend to each other. We're actually a great team, believe it or not. We work really good together. Yeah, I think one day her family was over visiting and we were making food, and we had brought some food back from the grocery store, I believe, right? Or we were going to go grocery shopping, and her family was here, and we were like, okay, hey, we have to clean our refrigerator out. Give us a little bit of time. We're going to clean our refrigerator out. And we were both just working together, cleaning the refrigerator out, throwing away old stuff that we haven't eaten, that was gone bad, that kind of stuff. So we were working together, and then I think her family noticed, like, man, they really work well together. So, and then you can see her mom with her happy look on her face, saying, okay, yeah, they do good together. So, anyone, and my dad really wants me to date this 32-year-old guy, but I'm not ready for the hate. So Jasmine, if you're not ready for that kind of relationship, but I guess if you're not ready for that kind of relationship, you shouldn't go into that relationship, because then you're going to run into problems. Um, you're gonna always have those people that hate on the relationship. And believe me, guys, you can be 21 and your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, maybe kid be 21. You're still gonna get hate, no matter what. No matter what, you're still gonna get hate. But it's all how you take it, constructive feedback from people or non-constructive feedback from people, that people are just hating, and then you just deal with it the way you do it. But if you're not prepared to do that, I would say don't do it. Just don't do it. Don't get in a relationship like that if you're not gonna be able to handle it, because then it's gonna cause problems between you two guys. And then if you guys have a friendship, then you're gonna lose the friendship, and it's just not worth it. One, Emily XXOO. What's one thing you guys like about each other? I love Jess's smile. I really do. Like whenever she's like, so if you watched our videos, this is just Jess's smile, right? But if you watch our videos, there's a couple different ways that she smiles, but you can tell like she's totally happy. She's glowing, and whenever I see her like that, it makes my heart feel great. It makes me feel like, hey, I'm making a change in her life, and I'm doing something good. And this person really loves me, because the way she smiles, it's like a communication to me saying, yes, I really love you and you make me happy. So that's one thing for sure. I love her smile when she smiles, that great big smile and laughs.
So sweet.
Yeah.
You just tell me everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I like about you.
Oh, that's sweet. Everything is gonna be okay. I mean, whenever there's something negative in a situation, even like if I'm at work, and that's what people tell me about when I'm at work, like if there's something negative that happens or something negative going on, I always try to find the positive in it. If you're not doing great in your job or whatever like that, and wherever you're working, if the performance isn't good, you always got to find the positives. So there's this one thing that I always looked at is that, you know, like whenever you do math problems, so 1 + 1 is 2, right? 2 + 4 is 6. 3 + 3 is 9, right? It's not. Obviously 3 + 3 is 6, but everyone's gonna pay attention when they're watching this video and say, no, that's wrong. That 3 + 3 is not 9, Trinidad. That's not right. But you guys didn't pay attention to all the other questions that I got right. The 1 + 1 is 2, that kind of stuff. The 4 + 2 is 6. So people tend to always take the negative out of everything, and they don't focus on the positive. So I would be like, man, yes, you got that one wrong, but we're gonna work on that. But man, let me tell you about the other things you did great. The other things you did fantastic at. And that's what I try to do with our relationship. Is like, yeah, we're humans, so we're gonna have our faults here and there. Do I like picking up the dang Q-tip off the kitchen or the bathroom sink? No, I don't. I really don't. I don't think that it should be my job to throw your dirty Q-tip away. But I do it because I love her, and you gotta pick and choose your battles. And hey, one day she's gonna put it in the trash. And then there's one day I'm gonna come in there and be like, oh, she didn't leave it out anymore. Man, I wish I was there to be able to do that for her, you know, that she would leave it out so I can do it for her, so she can know that I'm here for her. But you gotta focus on the positive things and don't focus so much on the negative. And if there's something negative, get it out of your life, that kind of thing. And if it's a negative, turn it into a positive. Yeah. Is that all the questions, really? Some of these other questions, guys, we have to get to later, because it involves my kids and how they feel and stuff like that. But until further notice, we'll get to that point. Am I not into women? ALE Joy 12 is asking, am I into women my own age? Now, so I think I answered this earlier on live. Is like, it's not that I'm not into women my own age. It just so happens to be that the person I'm into and in love with is 21. So I can't, at this point, I can't control that. Like, I can't say, poof, you're 40, you're 43, you're 45. I can't do that. It just so happens that the person I fell in love with is 21. So it's not that I guess what the question would be is, Jess was 40 43, will I still love her? Believe me, if Jess was the way Jess is and at 40, I'd still love her. Because I know that this is the person I love. So I don't think that number age thing doesn't matter. Or doesn't matter to me. Vlogs, pranks, and traveling. So we're gonna try to do a little bit of everything on the YouTube thing and on live. So if we go visit my family in Dallas at times, or if we're gonna drive out to Dallas, we're gonna take you guys along with us on live. Probably not the whole 3 or 4 hours, however long it takes to get there, but we'll definitely put you on live. We always stop at Buc-ee's. Either we're going to Galveston or Texas City, or if we're going to Dallas, we're always going to stop at Buc-ee's. So we're going to take you guys in there with us. If we go into the grocery store, we're going to take you guys with us. If we're driving out somewhere, we're going to take you guys with us. We want you guys to be part of our lives. If things happen in our lives that change, or something happens, whatever it may be, if I get a new car, or Jess gets a new car, I buy her a new purse, you guys are going to know about it. So we go clothes shopping and whatever. Now that we have a fan base, I would say, kind of fan base, we're going to take you guys shopping with us. And so instead of her asking me, Trinidad, what do you think about this outfit? She can ask you girls on live and say, what do you guys think about this? And you guys can give her feedback. And I can be with the guys and saying, hey, or even the girls, say, what do you guys think about these shoes? You know, that kind of thing. So, so we understand that people are nosy and people want to know things, and people are curious about things, because it helps their lives out too. But we're prepared for this. We talked about it already a lot. We already know, like today we were getting ready to go, our plans were to go grocery shopping first, but we lost track of time, so we couldn't do that. And then we're like, okay, well, and Jess was like, you're gonna wear that shirt like that and those shoes? Because I normally don't wear the shoes I have on. So Jess, you're gonna stand now, like when we go out, we can't look ratchet anymore. We gotta fix ourselves up. We gotta make sure we look good, really presentable, because you never know who you're gonna run into. One, and then now that we got a little bit of a fan base, you really don't know for sure. I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but yeah. So we're gonna be prepared for, like, if we run into one of you guys or something like that, and you guys have questions for us, actually in real life, or you guys see us, we don't want to look all busted. You're like, dang, they look totally different than they look busted today. That kind of on here too. The Ali Joy something, Jessica. He looks like your grandpa or dad. I'm wondering if you're asking me how I feel about the comments that are made like that. So I understand that I am older than her. I get that, and I know that. But my grandpa, yeah, I'm like not grandpa status yet, but dad, yeah, I could be her dad. I could, but I'm not her dad. And then also too, I don't really like let it get to me, just because one, you're probably jealous because I'm with something as fine as this and as beautiful as this. And then two, it's our business, what we do, right? And how we do our things like that. And I'm not worried about it. And usually it's, the maturity level has not hit in some people yet. So they're going to say whatever they want to say. So I can understand there's some young kids on TikTok. I know that for sure. It was nice chatting with you guys, answering your questions. I know there's more questions in there that we didn't answer, but we will eventually answer them, either through here or lives. But anyway, we will talk to you guys later. Y'all enjoy y'all's day.
What?
You gonna say anything? No? You're good? You gonna say bye? Okay.
Bye guys.